Showtime! The Capital G show starts right now.
What's up YouTube, Capital G here. So today we are talking about the final card in Battle Pack to be announced. This card is called Inspiration, which it's irony because it's something that Konami clearly lacked when they thought this card up. It's a normal trap card. It says target one face-up monster you control. It gains 700 attack until the end of this turn. So to say that I was disappointed in this card, I mean that's just an understatement. Like, I'm actually really upset when I read this card because it just shows no effort. You know, this is one of those cards that shows that Konami sometimes can be lazy as fuck, and I mean, I guess that they barely even try sometimes when they're making these new cards. Like, I don't expect every card to be broken or hell, even good, but even with some of the bad cards that we get, and we get dozens of bad cards, literally just, you know, an overabundance in some of the worst sets like Cyberdark Impact, you can look at the card and you can kind of see what they were trying to do. Perfect example, Rainbow Dragon. This is easily one of the shittiest boss monsters ever created, and I think a lot of people would agree with me there. I mean, it was too damn hard to summon, it had zero defense, it offered no protection for anything, and its first effect, you read it and you were just like, what? It was counterproductive for starters, and then it's like, it gave the card the one freaking thing in the world it didn't need, like more attack. Like, why would a 4,000 attack monster need more attack? That's just not practical at all. But you can at least see that they tried. You know, they gave it a really convoluted effect that wasn't productive at all, but you know, at least they attempted. You know, they failed horribly twice. I'm counting, of course, Rainbow Dart Dragon, another colossal failure as a Rainbow Dragon card. But, you know, at least they tried. You look at Inspiration, and I'm pretty sure they literally took the text verbatim from Rush Recklessly and just put it on a purple trap card and was like, alright, new card, there you go, have fun. And I think it's pretty sad because I literally can't think of a single reason to run this over Rush Recklessly, and that's a card that came out in fucking Magic Ruler. I mean, Magic Ruler was what, like the third set in the game? And I'm fine with Konami copying effects and reusing them, but at least make it better after 11 fucking years. Like, for instance, I mean, couldn't they have just had Inspiration be like a hand trap that works in damage calculation? I mean, if they would have done that, I'd have looked at the card and been like, okay, I think we got something legit here. I can actually see people using that, or even if they don't use it, I mean, you can actually see where it would be good in certain decks and certain art types and stuff like that. Or what I personally would have done is I would have made the same exact card, except I would have made it so that every monster that you control gains 700 attack until the end phase. Because then it's like, alright, well, you can do a bunch of big damage. You can, you know, make sure that none of your monsters get ran over in battle. You can actually see some of the applications for, you know, the card to be actually played. Like, there are dozens of ways that they could have taken this same effect from Rush Recklessly, and they could have applied it in a different manner that actually would have made this card worth a damn, but they kind of just went the lazy route. And unfortunately, now the sole purpose of this card is pretty much just for, like, wiping your ass with. And probably the thing that pisses me off the most about this whole situation, you know, I think the biggest shame in all of this is you look at the card art for Inspiration. It is fucking incredible. It's gorgeous. I mean, it looks like it's taken straight out of, like, the movie 300 or something like that. You know, it has the warriors and they all look like they're fucking pumped up for battle. I mean, that in ultra rare form would have looked so freaking good, and I think it's the type of art that they could have used for, like, a TCG exclusive Noble Knight or something like that. That would have gotten Noble Knight fans like pumped up because the artwork for that art type already is known to be like just fantastic. So let me know what you guys think. This is without a doubt one of the worst and just shittiest cards to come out in a very long time, and not because it's, you know, not because necessarily it's the worst card, but because it literally is a card where there's no practical use. Like, I don't understand why you'd ever run this card over Rush Recklessly, and that came out in 2003, I believe. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. As always, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that too. And of course, check out my Kickstarter. We're like 43%, so we're actually very close on hitting the goal. Thank you guys for watching as always. Subscribing makes life happy.